Hello and welcome to yet another episode with me, Loki, the Old Crow, and we are here looking at the second game between Milkslayer and zvickerson. You will remember the first round was taken by Milkslayer. Let's do a quick intro. We're looking at blue and Britons for zvickerson, and we are looking at pink and Berbers for Milkslayer. Now this is going to be an interesting matchup, I think, because Berbers get access to that horse skirmisher, which we know as a genitor, or genitor, not genital, genitor, which could be an interesting matchup for the archer-heavy Britons. Now this could end up being Britain's kryptonite. What shall we see? As usual, we're going to skip right to the good part. Well, I say skip, we're going to fast forward. I might have a few comments here and there. And take off Fog of War, just so I can take a look at both people scouting at the same time. For those of you who don't know, I probably should take a look at the Civ stats. So let's have a look. Britain's foot archer civilization. Town centers cost minus 50% wood in castle age. Foot archers, except skirmishers, have +1 range in castle, +1 in imperial, +2 total. Shepherds work 25% faster, which could be a good eco bonus on this map. Longbow is the unique unit. Yeoman and Warwolf are the unique techs. And Yeoman gives +1 foot archer range and +2 tower attack. Warwolf, on the other hand, gives you blast damage on your trebuchet, which is good for other trebs. And if you're really good at micro, you can also attack ground and start taking out units too. Team bonus is, of course, archer rangers working 20% faster. Now we will take a look at Milks, which is Berbers Loki. That's higher up on the list. It's a cavalry naval civilization. Of course, the naval civilization part isn't going to come into play on Arabia, because that is the map. Villagers move 10% faster. Pretty awesome eco bonus, I think. It's underrated. Stable units cost minus 15% in castle, minus 20% in imperial. Ships move 10% faster. That's not going to be of great help in Arabia. Unique units are camel archer and genitor. Cavalry archer and mounted skirmisher. And the unique techs are Kasbah and Maghrebi camels, which means your camels become berserkers, and your team castles work 25% faster with Kasbah. Team bonuses, Genitor is available in the archery range starting in castle age. So without further ado, I'm going to turn down this music because it's annoying me, and we're going to watch this play out. Okay. You may hear a sniffle or a cough as we go on, because Loki is still sick. Let's have a look. That boar is nice. It's a good boar law. That is also a good boar law if it's a boar, and it's not a boar, so it's a terrible boar law. Well done there, Loki. Well done. Pat on the back. Pink going for his boar now. Just outside TC. I think we saw that last game. Last game, pink was Goths and blue was Ethiopians, I believe. I only recorded it yesterday. I have terrible memory. Long story short, though, blue went archer heavy and feudal, which then translated into them all dying in castle once their skulls came out. This time Vixen going for an archery civilization and Milkslayer going for a cavalry civilization. It's almost as if Milk knew exactly what blue was picking and then went for the opposite. Though I assure you this is not what happened, as the players cannot see what civilizations each other are picking. Interesting little happening there with all the straggler trees on that. I think he was perhaps waiting to go up an age to build his. He looks like he's going fast castle, basically. Both players now up into feudal age. Blue again with his characteristic early aggression and his characteristic hating of lumber camps. Everybody now going on to stone, which of course is an early indicator there for pink of going into castle age and hoping to get a castle up as soon as possible. Not the best efficiency there on the mining camp either for the gold nor for the stone. You essentially want this placed one more tile to the right, so that, or maybe two more tiles, given that it is kind of a little Tetris piece there. Correct counter there with archers against the man-at-arms, and those man-at-arms are going to die. And pink clears shop. A little bit of idle time there for blue as he continues to try and wall off. Pink already walled off. This gap here needs to be sealed. This gap here needs to be sealed. But pink basically already there. Pink nowhere in near to doing a fast castle actually. I've been proved wrong. Maybe due to blue's early aggression that's put him off that. Big stack of archers coming from blue again. This is what we've seen last round. Let's see how, pink handles it this time. So he's mostly walled on this side, and archers take a little while to get through these palisades. They take him longer to get through houses. But yeah, as the minutes sort of fly by, they're sort of doing a little bit of damage to that palisade, and they are through. Secondary wall coming up through houses here. Just as pink has got all of his walls up, in come the archers. Nice little archer scrap about to happen here. Barry the Baptist is gone. What about Steve and John? Steve and John are going to leg it, whereas Blue's group are still going. Blue's group going to chase down that bill. Juanita gets away by the skin of her teeth, leaving Blue only one way to go through. Judging by the fact that Milkslayer is now actually not even bothering to build any military units, I'm guessing he's building that market to go up into Castle Age. Blacksmith, yep. So he's got enough to go there, and bam, he's gone. He's going up to Castle Age. Let's take a look at how Blue's standing in this. Blue is not too far away from Castle Age himself. No more units coming out. He could actually produce more archers. He's got a few here, but he could produce more if he wanted to. Maybe a little bit of marketplace. Buy some more food. But has he got a market? No market here. Market would be very useful, allow you to get up into Castle Age a lot quicker, given the fact that you're floating quite a lot of resources here. As it stands, Pink's probably going to get to Castle Age a lot quicker. It's just past the 50% mark on the research, and Blue's going to wait for that last villager to come out before... Oh, press the button, age up, Blue. You have the power. There we go. He's aged up, and queued some villas behind it. So Pink about to get into Castle Age now, and Blue quite far behind. Excuse me. Don't worry, you can't catch my cold over the internet, or so I'm told. Blue doing a fair bit of wandering around, and here we go. The first couple of genitors coming out, as predicted. And those genitors should really do some damage to these archers. It looks like a three-shot kill. No, it's a 4-shot kill per archer on these genitors. And these genitors are actually taking quite a lot of damage from these archers. We've got 14 archers versus like 4 or 5 genitors. I can't help but think that these genitors may actually carry the day against these archers now. 50 hit points versus 30 for the archer. Obviously get that bonus damage to the archers, to the genitors, and if the archers decide to run away as they are doing now, the genitors can catch them if they want to. I think the genitors are happily letting them off the hook. No, they're not. They're coming in. They're going to try and get some more picks off. That's 1 pick. 2 picks. 3 picks. 4 picks without even reply here. And it looks like the archer's going to die. Get the crossbow much too late. You're probably better off bringing out your archers and letting them get upgraded to crossbow, then bringing them back in. We've got a few upgrades on the archers there. And a few upgrades for the genitors too. Will this hill become... Oh, there we go. Straight away. That's what zvickerson's good at. He's good at identifying the high ground. He's good at identifying the high ground in the middle of both the bases, and then taking it with the castle. His problem last game was he did this, was unable to hold it against the Huskarls. Now the Berbers haven't got anything as tanky as the Huskarls, in my opinion. So Blue may have a little bit more luck holding this middle ground against them. I think it will come down to, again, as I say, quite a lot of running theme, especially in these low elo matches. Who gets the trebs out? Who gets the trebs out, and who's got the army there to look after the trebs? And here we go. What the Genitors going to do? The Genitors are going straight for the Vills. These need to turn around and start helping the Vills out before he loses all his villagers. Steve goes down. Bob's dead. And Johnny dies too. That leaves the castle on 55% without any builders, and the Genitors are just going to walk straight back into the base. Out come the Knights now for Pink. This is looking terrible for Blue. This is looking very bad for Blue. Those light cavalry doing a number. No one saw Jill there in the pile of dead bodies. Jill just continues to work away. Well done, Jill. Them light cavalry are going to get involved amongst those skirmishers again. It doesn't look like they have a minimum engagement range. If they do, Pink's doing very well to manage that. It looks like they do actually have a minimum engagement range. It's slightly shorter by the looks of it than the unhorsed version of the skirmisher. Light cavalry going to get out by them knights. We've got a priest wondering whether he wants to do any conversions, and he's not. He's going to do some healing. I'd recommend getting one of them knights before one of the knights get you. And yeah, the priest hesitated and died. Blue floating quite a lot of resources. Probably could do with a few more military units there to back up these archers. We got 29 archers. Get some pointy boys. Get some pointy boys, and because that will help you kill the knights and drive off the Genitors if needed. Meanwhile, Pink's going up to Imperial Age, and his economy is looking very good indeed. If we look at Blue, and his economy is a little more suppressed. He's got 3 town centres, bit more spaced out. Probably because he's been building a few more military units than Pink has, and I think he has advantage in that regard over Pink. But perhaps needs to press his advantage slightly more. But at least with those light cavalry getting in behind the lines, this is a proven place to go break through, take out some of these farms. Obviously, you can't see this, but it's always good to probe. In Age of Empires, don't take that as life advice. It's always good to probe the defences a little bit. Keep your enemy on his toes. Don't let him get too comfortable behind his walls. And here comes the light cavalry now going in. He's gone in through the easiest way, and he's going to get that Vil pick nice and easily. I don't know any Berber names, so I'm just going to continue with the Anglo names here. Steve's in a world of hurt, and he's dead. William tries to run. He's dead. Will's dead. Will's dead. Genitor's coming in to try and save the rest of them. Jill's dying. So is Steve number 3. Bob 2's dead. As is Jamie 2. Some good little raid there by Blue. You can't take that away from him. That's some good. Took a lot of eco off him there. Took him off this wood. Took him off these farms. Forced garrison here, but Imperial Age has come a lot quicker for Pink, and the Trebuchet is coming out and is going to start pressuring. You need those cavalry to turn around and attack that Treb. And the problem is he's now got camel riders backing it up. Need them pointy boys. Get them pointy boys rolling. Got any pointy boys yet? No pointy boys as of yet. There's nothing you can do about this at the moment. You need some pointy boys. Because them light cavalry are not going to do very well against them camels. Especially if they just run past them. Of course, you've got the garrison town centre. There we go. You've got enough. You've done enough there to take down that Treb. A little bit of pressure alleviated there from Blue, and it's starting to look grim now for Pink. Pink's going to release these knights. What kind of damage can they do? Is Blue noticed yet? Doesn't look like Blue's noticed. He hasn't noticed, and they've gone into Cavalier. This could be bad for Blue. This could be very, very bad for Blue. Blue's also got the... I've never even seen this. Not seen this so far in the tournament. Blue's got all the relics. They're all in one place, but he's got all the relics. And the year counter is slowly going down. And what happened there? Let's return to map. Blue got the treb out. I was focusing too much on what Pink was doing. I apologise there to zvickerson and you, the viewer. But we got a little bit of time to go over this post-game. Sorry. So, as we were saying, it was looking a bit grim there for Pink. He didn't have too many military units to speak of in this middle area, whereas Eco was. There's a little bit of raiding there done by Blue Scout Cavalry. Managed to take a little bit of the edge off of Pink's Eco, which I said previously was doing very well. I also identified whoever gets the trebs out first would probably going to carry the game. Pink did get them out first, started applying pressure to that forward castle there, but was ultimately destroyed by some good play by that light cavalry. Didn't stop to battle the camels, just went straight through and destroyed the treb. That's exactly what you should have done in that position. Then obviously Blue's got the counter treb out, started trebbing down this, and Pink is then thinking to himself, what can I do? What can I do against this? I can't come and take it off him because he's got too many archers. I'm just going to have to sit here and get trebbed. I think it was a Hail Mary play from Pink, maybe going for this Cavalier attack. 16 Cavaliers. Looks like he was about to target the monastery to get rid of the counter, the relic timer counter. But well played there by Blue, very well played. Early aggression, managed to get Ford Castle down, captured the high ground, captured that middle gold as well. It looked like Pink was going to run low on gold. He's got this pile here. This pile's not too bad, but this pile is all but used up. It's got this tiny little bit of pile here. It's like 2,000 whatever gold. Not a great deal. 2,400. Won't last you long in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, very well done to Blue there. Seen him branching out here to that oasis, collecting some wood. A little bit of overchop on this bit, but his walls kind of held. A little bit of overchop here. But yeah, very well done for Blue. Can't really take that away from him. Commiserations to Pink. Let's go see the stats. That's 1-1 each, by the way. So there is a third round between Milkslayer and zvickerson. Comment below who you think is going to win. Let's have a look at these stats then. Military goes by far and away to Blue. Economy also far and away goes to Blue. Technology goes to Blue as well. Society and total score. Looks like a complete victory to me. Units killed 64 versus lost 46. The KD goes to Blue. Buildings raised 7-0. That's overwhelmingly positive for Blue. Infinitely positive, in fact, from a statistical point of view. Largest army also goes to Blue with over double of Pink's army. Economy, food collected, convincing win there for Pink over food. More than convincing win there for Blue over wood and gold as well. I think the difference though for the gold probably isn't in collection, it's more due to the relics. And stone also goes to Blue. Let's go have a look at the technology. zvickerson, as usual, up early at 11:58. Lost out on the castle town by 2 minutes, and then almost 3 minutes there for almost 3 minutes there for Blue. Pink's advantage in Imperial. Map explored 75 to 48% to Blue, and research count is 5 higher with 25 for Blue as well. Society, relic gold is only 365, so it's not made that much of a difference, I don't think. So congratulations to Blue on collecting that much gold. I guess you would understand that a Briton would want the wood and want the gold to create those archer units. And yeah, villager high 102 versus 84 could be a telling stat indeed. Here we see the response to the aggro in the early ages from zvickerson. The early aggro is just building up his army here. Look at the difference. Establishing himself as he gets to Castle Age. The Genitors come out. That's where you see this drop here in Blue's military units. That's where he loses that battle inside Pink's base. But then slowly starts to build up again, just a lot quicker than Pink, and he had a much stronger base to come from in terms of the readily available military units. Anyway, so thank you very much for listening to me drone on again about other people's games. This has been Milkslayer vs zvickerson, the second match as part of the Facebook Community Cup, also known as the Pyrite Cup. I've been Loki, you've been you, and thank you very much for stopping by and having a look. Thank you.